Do you like to work with your hands? Do you like to build things? The manufacturing and product development sector lets you explore the manufacturing processes and systems, including machine tools, welding, graphic communications, and graphic design. Students in these courses build and design posters, metal sculptures, and even robots. Internships in this program may occur in machine shops, advertising agencies, or shipyards.
The manufacturing and product development industry sector is an important part of California's economy, producing a wide range of products, including computers, communications equipment, electronic components, high-tech instruments, apparel, metal products, chemicals, plastics, aircraft, ships, missiles and space products, search and navigation equipment. Both large and small manufacturers are important participants in electronics, multimedia, and other areas. These businesses remain an important part of the California economy.
I had never been a welder in my life, so I had to start from scratch. And they have really good instructors because I've been here for 2 months. Like I said, next Monday I'm going to be out in the field. So actually they instructed me how to weld, how to prep, how to use air hoses, how to use the grinders. As long as you have the will to work, they're pretty good at teaching you what skills you need. So I see my instructors, they've been here for, some of them for about 20 years. So I do see this as a career, and you start off as trainee D, you move up to trainee A, and then journeyman. So obviously there are opportunities. As long as you want to be here, NASCA's going to be open for you. So.
I weld various things, you know, vertical, overhead, doesn't matter, flat, and that's basically what I do. I weld to myself with my coworkers, and we get the job done. Type people that are cut out for this work are motivated people, people that want to work hard and hands-on, really. You learn while you're here, you learn on the field. So if you're ready to learn, then this is the job for you.
That section will be about 150 feet long, about 4,600 tons when they load it out. Per shift, this shift is our biggest shift, and it's about 2,000 to 3,000 people here. Our second shift is about 1,500 people.
High schoolers, what I advise them to keep studying. If they want to come here, we can help them to either continue their studies and work here.
My name is Lindsay Love. I'm the production repair person in Final Assembly here at Taylor Guitars. My job basically consists of fixing certain blemishes on the guitar. Also, in Final Assembly we get the finished body and the finished neck, and we put it all together, string it up, check the angle, make sure it's set up right, and do all the last minute details to make it a guitar. I love my job for the fact that I can come as casual as I want to, and the fact that I am a musician myself, a guitar player, and I'm surrounded by guitars all day long and able to play and still be creative, and the fact that I get to take part of creating and building an instrument that I love so much. As you can see here on the factory floor, this is where we make our necks. We put them in the milling machines and it creates the shape. We also put on the fretboards. We make the veneers. The production floor alone, there's so many different departments you can work in. If you're really good with wood, you might find yourself in the body department or the neck department where you're actually, you know, shaving the wood down, bending the sides, things like that. There's also the laser room where you're kind of, again, sculpting the body, putting the rosettes in, and then there's Final Assembly, my department, where we basically are just assembling everything and putting it all together. On the other end, there's the end of production design, where we have designers that design the actual shapes of the guitars, We have engineers who create the programs that help cut the guitars. We have machinists, people that run the machines that actually cut the shapes and everything for the necks and the bodies and things like that. There's a lot of opportunities here.
What I do at North Shores Printery is mostly work in the bindery department, doing everything that has to be done after the job is already printed. I started taking ROP printing and graphics classes in my junior year when I was a student at Mission Bay, and I continued those classes into my senior year, graduating in 2007. The types of equipment I use at North Shores Printery are mainly a hydraulic cutter used to cut down jobs to their final size to make sure they look square and look good. I also use on a regular basis a perfect binder, and what that is it turns insides and covers of books into the final finished product of a book.
When I first worked here, I was in bindery for a couple of years. Position opened up in graphics, I moved into that, and then a year later position opened for general manager, and I just naturally slid into that, and that's where I'm at today. So you never know, but the two press guys started in bindery, they're running presses. We've got a couple other guys that started in bindery. So went to Crawford High, was in the printing and graphics ROP class, which Jay Brewer, the original owner of this company, started it. He was a teacher, and so from there, I liked computers. Wanted to definitely get in a career that had to do with computers. And when I first started that class, I kind of just took it as a fun class, and ended up liking printing and what the process was. And from there, they had an internship, and was able to land a paid internship at USD, running a press 5 days a week, part-time. Yeah, a little bit of mechanical ability is needed. Definitely stuff you can learn on the job. It's obviously, it doesn't take a skilled mechanic to operate most of these machines. I mean, they come with manuals. We get new machines all the time, and printing today, there's still a high need for ink-based production, which would involve offset presses. The industry is sort of picking up in what's called the digital printing side of it. I look at this as kind of a career more than just a job, because it's an industry that I think is growing, and it's a good one to get into, in all kinds of aspects of the printing industry.
Jobs in the manufacturing and product development industry include product developer, graphic designer, advertising design, publications management, machine operator, industrial electrician, design engineer, welder, manufacturing engineer, and quality control inspector.